what is up guys, this is One from Cosmic Fury. Right now I'm at Rashid's house. He's kind enough to lend his table and his wall so that I can do this figure review. Alright, in this episode we're gonna focus on another 3A figure. Earlier on I managed to get a deal at CSC, again a poisonous place where it feels like a unplanned childbirth. Okay, so what did I get? As you can see from the box, I managed to get MSIB figure, main inside box. So from the box art, if you can see from the sticker here, it's actually one of the TK hammers which was released some time ago. This figure has 4 variants. Basically in colors there will be the guy with the green, yellow color hair and light blue hair, and then there's let me see, there's a shadow version as well, and kind of like a pale gray kind of TK hammer. So the one I got is Kyodasha, and the other 3 variants will be Rongu Iku and Aoi Kuki Hanma and Yoru no Hito. Yeah, basically those are the names that they go by, but basically they are called TK hammers. And this is the back side of the box. As you can see here, Tomorrow Kings, smash all robots. And here you see the 3A logo here. Yeah, let me zoom that in. Yeah, and that's the side of the box. Basically it has this kind of like an Adidas feel to it, more or less. There's another logo there. Nothing much on the side. Alright, let's go to the front cover there. Yeah, that's the sticker and the box art. Here's the side, and here is another Tomorrow King, smash all robots, and here's the side. Alright, in terms of packaging, is nothing really much going on, as again 3A, when they come to their packaging, they are pretty minimalist as compared maybe to Hot Toys. So yeah, nothing really much going on for the package. Alright, gonna go for the insides. Now let's get inside to the clamshell. Okay, so for the clamshell wise, again 3A, when they come in some packages, they're usually quite minimalist, nothing much going on. The figure was inside here, and the hammer, and it only came with extra hand. Apart from that, nothing really much. And this is the top part of the clamshell, the cover part. Not too sure if you can see that. Typically most 3A figures, they are covered in oil, so I guess this was part of the back or the hand, I suppose. Yeah, not much a big deal. So yeah. Okay, here you have the TK hammer, Kyodasha. Not really sure what Kyodasha means. I gotta find meaning for it. Right, before we go to the actual figure, right, this is the extra hand the figure comes with. In terms of extra stuff, there's not much going on other than the hand, which is the right hand, more relaxed hand. And apart from that, it comes with this hammer. Yep, it has quite a weight to it, and it's a pretty long hammer. It's just as tall as the figure is. And if you don't know by now, the figure is actually a 1/6 scale figure. And alright, let's go through in detail what the guy actually is packing with. Okay, so let's get into detail of what exactly my Kyodasha or TK hammer is packing with. So to actually put on the hammer, you actually have to put a little bit of effort because the hand peg is pretty tight. So yeah, you have to actually squeeze the hammer in, because it's not exactly, it's not articulated fingers, so you have to actually put effort to put it in. Right, before going into the figure, let's talk about hammer a little bit more. Okay, like I said early on, the hammer is as tall as the figure, pretty much a 1/6 scale hammer. And yeah, look at that, the height from the ground down is nearly the same. Okay, let me put a zoom here. Okay, so the weathering, obviously ThreeA is doing a really good job in terms of the detail and weathering. It's a little bit like rusty kind of color, and a lot of scratches to represent the battle marks and whatnot. Killing a lot of robots with this, as what Tomorrow King's comics usually show. In the comics, they destroy robots. So yeah. So for the weathering effect, it looks good, and most of the weight is actually coming from the head of the hammer. So, whoops, if you were to like put it on the ground, it will like balance itself. And apart from that, the handle seems to be glued on. I hope you can see that there's part of a glue there. So if this were to break, I'm not too sure if it like break and the handle will come out, or just like fall off. Right, that's the hammer. And for the relaxed hand, probably this can be like a resting kind of hand, but I'm not too sure if it can actually hold on its own. It needs proper support. So yeah. Alright, let's get to the figure itself. Here you have the Kyodasha TK hammer, or some people call it the yellow color hair TK hammer. Why I choose this guy out of the other three variants was that initially I wanted to get the shadow version of the TK hammer, but the guy came as like all black and there's like no other colors, and I was like, maybe I want a little bit more variation but still keep the black feel to it. So I chose this guy because he was sporting this kind of like a black sweater jacket, so to speak. Alright, that's so I'm not too sure why the design of it is in this way. Probably it looks cool, you know, if you like doing kind of like a scarf thing, maybe. One side of the jacket is long sleeve and the other one is short, so that's how Ashley Wood designs it. And so in terms of other details, he comes with a zip, and it reveals that the TK hammer has a tattoo on his chest. I'm not too sure how far that the tattoo goes. I haven't been planning to actually like undress this guy. So apart from that, let's see, nothing going much in the back. There's also weathering details on the sweater itself. Pretty light compared to some of the other figures I've gotten so far. There's weathering marks, obviously it's visible. Okay, the next one should be his cargo pants. It's khaki 3/4 pants, as you can see. It looks alright. The weathering detail is fine as well. The pockets, let's see, oh, they're usable pockets, so working usable pockets. ThreeA, good job. Can slot in more stuff. Alright, the next one, let's talk about the belt. So as far as for the belting and pouches go, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, seven pouches in total, and the color scheme matches to the overall feel to it. It kind of like matches his, I mean it's yellow on his hair, but kind of like matches the color here and the pouch and the gloves, so it's alright. Right, moving on to the shoes. Right, the shoes, most TKs are sporting this style and design of the shoe. Articulation wise, nothing going much on the shoe other than, you know, one big chunk of a piece, and so not much detailing going on, and there's a collar there. Yep. Next up, we are going to talk about the articulation. Alright, let me unzip this guy one more time. So you could unzip him. You can see the neck joint. It's on a ball joint, if you can see that. Let me try to zoom it in. Right, the guy is on a ball joint, so as you can see the clear articulation here, but I mean some people have small gripes on how it looks like, but once you zip it up you can barely see what's going on. Usually I would probably zip it up most of the time because the tattoo is not really appealing to me as maybe some of the TKs. So yeah, for the sweater, yeah, I missed this part. You can actually zip up all the way if you choose to. Probably, I'm guessing there's some tattoo inside, but yeah, we're not gonna talk about that right now. We're talking about the articulation. So yeah, there's articulation in the neck, ball joint, back and forth, no problem, side to side. Alright, there's articulation in the shoulder, back and front. Let me just right, there's articulation there. There's articulation in the shoulder here. Alright, back and forth. There's articulation in the elbow. Right, so yep, swivel there. There's articulation in the wrist pegs here. There's a wrist peg here. The wrist pegs everywhere. Alright, for the legs, right, you got articulation there, yeah, articulation in the knees, and articulation in the ankles. Alright, let's get into a little bit of the height comparison. On the left hand side, obviously we have the TK hammer, and as a height comparison, I would like to compare it to a Hasbro Luke Skywalker. So yeah, this guy's a 1/6 scale, and if it's a height comparison, he's also a 1/6 scale figure. Right, let me see, let me zoom it out. Alright, a little adjusting, don't mind me. So as it goes as height comparison, so yeah, both figures stand nearly as the same height, and for the TK hammer, his knees are slightly bent. So in terms of the comparison between these two figures, the TK hammer is slightly by a few millimeters, I suppose, taller, but both of them should be in the 1/6 scale height. Alright, in terms of stuff, there's not much going on for the TK hammer Kyodasha, and I'm very sure for the other three variants, it pretty much is the same. In terms of packaging, nothing really going much, just a basic shoebox, a basic clamshell. In terms of accessories, nothing much going on other than the hands and the hammer, and basically that's it. I think it's one of those releases by 3A, especially for this guy. It reminds me of Orochi and Nage, where it wasn't really appreciated that much when during the release, but it's kind of like over time people actually gave two shits about it. So yeah, right now there's not much love going on for the TK hammers, but I don't know, I feel kind of attracted to, especially, you know, the overall feel and design of it. So that's why I got out and got this guy. And so yeah, early on I did mention that I didn't want to get the shadow version, but being all black is kind of like a dull, I suppose. But so yeah, managed to get a black tracky kind of sweater or shirt for this guy, and it's pretty unique. So yeah, pretty much this guy, I remember if he was when he was released in Bumberland, it was around like 130 USD. So I mean, convert around that, probably around like 160 retail if you were to get it in Singapore. So yeah, I mean, if you were to get it in aftermarket, probably between 150 to like 230, I suppose. That's the aftermarket price these days. And so yeah, if you can get it at retail at 160, I guess that's a good price, or if you can get it less, that's even awesome. So yeah, this is pretty much the review for the TK Hammer Kyodasha 1/6 scale by ThreeA, and I would highly recommend if you're into the hammers, and especially for the TKs. So yeah, this is one from Cosmic Fury, signing out.